Welcome back for another video. It's Eharbad once more, and we have the last few hours of the 2x Sacred overlapping with the 10x Archer. I've been on the fence about whether to summon anything during this or not. If we have a look at the Champion Chase tournament itself, these have become pretty standard rewards now in these champion chases. They used to finish at 5,500, but to try and encourage people to summon even more, you do get some pretty good rewards up here, but a lot of points, a real lot. And we've actually got Mythical Relentless, which is also quite a nice bonus. And you can see not that much participation in this. People don't really seem to be too bothered. Quite a lot of people have gone for the 3,000 points, which is that legendary tome, which is typically what I normally go for in these kind of events, if I do them at all. If we jump over to my spreadsheet here, let me just clean that up slightly. Basically, the 2,500 tier 2 soulstone, if you had 0 points, would cost about 9 shards. The 3,000 for the legendary tome, about 11, which is probably what I would be interested in. This is typically what I would do. It's not too many shards, so you're not taking too big a hit. 5,500 for the second book, 20 shards, and then 27 and 36 if you want to try and finish the whole thing. For most people, that's a lot of sacreds, to be honest. And it's like, if there was a guaranteed champion, I'd feel very differently. But 10x just not that impactful. So that realistically, the probability of actually pulling Archer is extremely low. And I think that's a big part of the problem. I will pull some shards, though. I have a large stockpile. I know loads of people in the comments will be like, oh, you should just, you should do all 36, try and get the 10,000, give yourself the best chance to get Archer. But to be honest, I don't want to participate in these limited time RNG champions. I don't want to encourage player or reward player for creating that circumstance. I think it's the wrong thing to do. I think it's bad for the game. I think they're just trying to milk the players. And I think, to be honest, it's a slippery slope for the game. I think it ultimately will drive more and more players away from the game. Whether they are free to play or spenders, it makes no difference. It will drive people away in general, and that's bad for the health of the game, which means the game will die sooner, basically. But I think that's kind of potentially deliberate. They must know that, and I think they're just trying to milk the existing player base as much as possible for as long as possible. And then they can just give up on the game and go and do next product. But we'll see. Anyway, let's pull the 2,500 points, because I have nearly 500 points already. So we'll pull 9 shards and see where we are, basically. And that's if we get a legendary. Was it 8 shards? It's 8 shards. We don't, in fact. That's 3 shards down. No useful champion so far. Delaja is part of the Mikage fusion. Actually, just take a quick pause in this second. We've done 3 shards so far. Who are the ones we're chasing? We're chasing Ilsinia, we're chasing Eshma, and we're chasing a second copy of this lovely dwarf. And if we get those 3 champions, then we can actually, that's our third Delaja. We've got 3 Collins now. We have 1 of each of these. We only need 1. We've got 2 Lockwains, 1 of this. But it would be nice to get Mikage, to be honest, but it's RNG, right? You can't force it. 4th champion, Burungiri, pretty decent epic, but again, not someone we need. And just, they all get power crept so hard in this game. Hope is utterly hopeless. That's 5 shards so far, no gold, no archer. This is basically what I was expecting, to be honest. 6 shards, all epics. 6 shards at 250 is 1,500, so we're just shy of 2,000 points. Another epic. Daithi is actually a quality champion, but I think that's my 3rd or 4th Daithi. I don't know. Got a few. Got quite a few. Let's pull another. And I think that's our 9th. No, that was our 8th shard. How are we looking on the old champion chase? Yet to strike gold. What should that be? 8 times 250 is 200, and I already had 457, so I should be at 2457. So I think that last one hasn't caught up. So realistically, we're looking at 2 more shards because we've had appalling RNG. Basically, let's just pull this one. It is gold. Is it gonna be? No, it isn't. It's a dupe with it. The 10x does not do the job. That I think does give me something though. I think that might be my first ever completed Faction Guardians. First ever? Was it? No. Bannerlords I did recently. My third, in fact, because I've got dwarves there. My 3rd ever. But it's a big one because it's demon spawn. So getting 10 speed on Duchess, Candrathon, Kaimar is pretty big. And actually is a little bonus in this because it was in the merchant today. It's so expensive, but I'm gonna do it. Do we have we don't have one of the soul chase things dropping today. I bet it will drop tomorrow. And that would have been worth a huge amount of points. But it's like, how can you can't like coordinate it. It's just pure luck. Like, I want to buy this, but I want to buy it during a soul chase, obviously. But I can't like pin this and make sure it's there for when I want it. That's such a bizarre way of doing it. But anyway, it's extremely expensive. I do just about have enough. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And then we go awaken here. That is the 6-star awakened Duchess. And we just got the Faction Guardians, which means our total stats now on this Duchess. Heading there. Just shy of 300 speed, 110k HP, nearly 6k defense. I could probably up the resistance a bit. It's a little bit low. I haven't really built her with high resistance in mind, just kind of enough to resist most sort of hybrid and sort of non-accuracy builds. Because the difference, particularly in PvP, between having like 480, 500 res and being able to actually resist accuracy builds, I'd need like 900 resistance. It becomes a null stat. Whereas this is enough to basically resist most things in PvE and quite a lot in PvP, and then in 6-piece protection. So yeah, my first 6-star legendary that I have purchased the entire way. The other benefit meaning I could actually start to purchase some awakenings for my second Duchess. That impactful, I'll buy it twice. Anyway, that is that for this video. No archer for us. I'm not going to chase any further. That should have me. I think I'll just do the last 43 points through mystery shards. But I won't make you sit and watch that. So I'll just go off and do those, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. A very short one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.